over 400 unique products. We have dozens that I would call jaw-droppers. By jaw-dropper, I mean astonishing, life-changing, one-of-a-kind. Many of these products can have a big impact on people's health. But if I were asked to point out the most important product that we have, it would clearly be the Peak Performance Pack, which will impact people's health more than any other product. Through 2 human studies, the Freiberg study and the Sterling study, we've been able to document that the Peak Performance Pack stops free radicals in their tracks and therefore should serve to slow down the aging process. It will be years before we're actually able to prove that people using the Peak Performance Pack will actually live longer, but that evidence is starting to mount. All of us who use the Peak Performance Pack have a story to tell. Individual stories do not make scientific evidence, but they are valuable nonetheless. Over the years, Melaleuca has unlocked several secrets found in nature and incorporated them into our nutrition products. Our scientists invented a process to treat minerals the same way that plants treat minerals. We named this process the illegal process. The illegal process makes minerals much more absorbable and helps stop free radicals. Now, I've been using Melaleuca nutrition products for over 33 years, longer than any other person. And I've not kept it a secret that I believe I'm staying younger longer, nor have I kept it a secret that I've been able to keep up with even some of the strongest athletes in the world my age. That's not a credit to me. It's a credit to the Peak Performance Pack. I have an extensive physical checkup every year. This year, I traveled to Salt Lake City to take a special test called a coronary CT scan, which can actually look inside the coronary artery and check for plaque buildup, which would be a preliminary indication of heart disease. This is the artery where heart attacks occur. The doctors found something very unusual. No plaque whatsoever. None. Zilch. 70-year-olds almost always have some plaque. I can't promise it will be the same for everyone, but for me, I think the Peak Performance Pack is doing its job. But there's more to my personal story than just myself. All of my family uses Melaleuca products and Melaleuca nutrition. My mother faithfully used Melaleuca the last 2 decades of her life. She had 4 brothers and 1 sister. They all passed away in their late 60s and early 70s. Mom outlived all of her brothers and sisters by 17 years. She was the only one that used the Peak Performance Pack. Coincidence? I don't think so. Do I think it's conclusive scientific evidence? No, just one story. But it's evidence that will become irrefutable as it is added to thousands of other stories just like it. That's why we're asking you that you keep track of your own story. We suggest that new customers measure their blood prior to ever using the Peak Performance Pack, then measure again after they've used it for 3 months. Then tell the world and turn the results into Melaleuca.